In this video I will be showing my Star Revenge Zero theory test and I will commentate it. I will mostly explain the strats I used and the improvements over my older theory test, which was a 10935. So let's start.
It's me, Mario! Okie dokie!
You can already see the first thing I will do is the LBLJ to start in Bowser 1. I will not start in C1 because you need the wing cap for it, and if I started in C1 I would need to go back there a second time, which would lose time. So I'm starting here.
Here we go! Here we go!
For getting to the Bowser fight I will use this way instead of going around, because I figured that it will be faster than the intended way. This star was tested a little sloppy. As you will see, I got a 9.8 for this slide time, but later on I got a 9.5, so it could definitely be improved by a little bit.
Here we go!
Now I'm doing C3 followed by Ouija. In my old theory test I did Ouija before C3, but this is slower because if you do Ouija you will get back to the lobby and then need to go the way back to C3, but if you do C3 you will respawn in front of the level entrance. So the way to Ouija is shorter. Also for this reds and hundreds, I start collecting the reds because it's faster, as I found out, since you go into the water for only one time and then do everything after that. But in my old test I did the reds at the end, which is a longer way. I just didn't think of doing the glitch that downwarps you to the wet section. Yeah, back then. In general, testing the hundreds was pretty painful because you really need good RNG, and getting RNG took quite long.
Here we go! Here we go!
For the secrets, I managed it to collect the secret up here and then stay up here. In my old theory test, I had to fall down and then get up again, and a bit, which of course costed time. Also, by doing the downwarp here again, I save time because I don't have to swim as much as with doing the intended way.
Here we go!
And for this whirlpool wings, the downwarp is also a time saver, of course.
Here we go!
For this star I also use a different strat, as you can see. I go up this way, which should save a few seconds over the older way that I used before.
Here we go! Here we go!
The following glitch is the following glitch saves a lot of time and is actually easy to do because you basically just swim through the gate. There's nothing hard about it, and it's a free time save.
Here we go!
And here you can just see me jumping over the finish line. Normally the slide time star would have to be triggered, but it was a bit broken, so you could just do that. Other than in my old theory test, I'm doing this stuff first here, because that way I don't have to renew my cap for the other star, which saves time.
Here we go!
Now I'm going to C5 already. This is faster because getting the star in C5 puts you in front of C1, so you can directly go on with C1. And in my older view, I did C1 first, so after doing C5, I had to go a longer way to continue. Like many other 100 coin stars in this game, this had also much RNG involved, so it took pretty long to test these hundreds as well. Also my route in this is also a bit different than before.
Here we go! Here we go!
For this star I also use a different spot to wall kick on, and not where you would be supposed to wall kick. Since you can do the wall kicks in lower time, since the times between you can wall kick are lower, it will be faster as a strat.
Here we go! Here we go! Here we go!
This fly guy bounce will be done 3 times in the run to get to this part of the stage, and in fact it's actually the only way to get there that I know. So Probably it was intended that there is probably a cannon, but this was never added, so you can only do it with the fly guy bounce.
Here we go! Here we go! Here we go!
In my old theory test, I grabbed the tree here instead of getting the star directly. Here I did it without the tree grab, so I also saved a bit time.
Here we go!
And here you can just take a bounce on this ice to get to the star quicker. And the following route has many changes to the route in the old theory test. First, starting with going to C6 already. In my old theory test I went to C6 quite a bit later, because then I could go to the metal cap stage, which I don't need to do anymore because I can do the entire run without metal cap, as I found out. After this I will do 2 lava bounces, because I'm pretty sure this also saves a bit time. Instead of going the intended way to the red coin and then going this way back, here I just need to go the way once.
Here we go! Here we go! Let's go!
Now I can actually do a bomb clip to save time and save the need and to not need the metal cap here. I also did the bomb clip on the other side of the wall in comparison with what I did in the old theory test. So I only needed 1 lava bounce after I was down there. And here I also pick another side to jump down, because with a bit of luck you can jump on the fly guy and then you are getting the star faster.
Let's go!
This star was probably one of the most annoying stars in this TAS, because it has very tricky movement, and in general there was not much time where I could set save states to save my progress that I already had.
Go.
For this star I can also do it without the metal cap, it's actually very easy. So this is also really good. And a small correction for the bomb clip star, I actually didn't need the metal cap for it. I would have needed the vanish cap and the wing cap.
Go. Here we go.
Now I'm going to C8, which is really broken. It doesn't even take a minute to get all the 4 stars there. It starts with a star where you need to get a thirsty on, which is a bit tricky and chokeable, but this is pretty much all the difficulty this star has.
Go.
Then here you can slide down on that pyramid and then also on that, and then you already are close to the star, so the star also only took a few seconds.
Go.
And this thread is new. Here you can already get the star with a triple jump wall kick with a good angle.
Go.
And now we are already done with the stage. As I said, it's really not long with all the shortcuts and threads. Now we are getting to the glitch which took me the most time to TAS. It's this DDD skip, which saves about 20 seconds, but it's very hard to pull off. You need to do it this way because you have 40 stars, and if you did the normal DDD skip, you would interact with the door and just open it because you have the required amount of stars. But that way you would have to go to C9, which you don't need to. Also worth noticing is that I do a glitchy tail whip at this fight to throw Bowser after only half a spin, which is less than normally. I'm doing C2 only now because I needed the Vanish Cap for it. So yeah, that's basically the reason. And I'm also doing the Wump fight because before the 100 before the hundreds and reds because because if the Wump star isn't selected, there will be a small Wump instead of the big Wump, and it will give me 10 coins, which makes the route for it being faster.
Hegel.
This also uses a new route which saves about 1 minute over the old theory test, because the old theory test didn't have a proper route, which is fixed now.
Hegel. Here we go. Hegel.
And here I just selected Act 1 with the big one to make the fall distance after getting the star being smaller.
Here we go! Hego! Here we go! Hego! Here we go! Hego! Here we go! Hego!
The following walking strat is something I also found for this TAS, and which I didn't use before. It should save around like 5 to 10 seconds.
Hego! Here we go! Hego! Here we go!
This BLJ is not really needed, but it saves probably around 5 seconds, so I'm doing it. It's not hard at all, but you can easily fail it.
Hego!
Also, this hundreds and reds are probably having the biggest improvement in the entire TAS. I saved like 95 seconds over the old theory TAS. A hard challenge is to not let any of these 3 big Goombas in the stage fall down, which can happen pretty easily, so If that happens, you're basically screwed, and it didn't happen while TASing luckily, but it wouldn't have been much of a surprise if it happened. This fly guy bounce is also new, but it saves climbing more of the level unnecessarily.
Here we go! Here we go! Hego!
This thread is very hard but saves quite a bit of time, so it's definitely worth doing in this theory test, but not necessarily in once.
Hego!
This thread is also new. I didn't think about doing these wall kicks here, and it actually saved almost 40 seconds, so it's definitely one of the biggest time saves in the TAS. And this flagger bounce was something I just found on accident, but it's probably also saving 1 or 2 seconds.
Here we go! Hego!
This star is something I needed the metal cap for, but since I found this thread, the entire metal cap is unnecessary for this one. And here you see this thread. You can take 3 lava bounces and then collect the star, and it will actually work, and you will end up with 1 HP.
Hego! Hegel. Here we go!
And, and now we're in the last stage of the run. For these wets, I started with a different wet coin, or whether I did the red coin I started with in my old test as the last red coin in this test, because it's very close to the star spawn, so it was much smarter to collect it right before the star. Especially because I can just jump down here to be to get the red coin.
Here we go! Hegel. Here we go! Hegel.
These wall kicks are something I didn't really think of doing before. It actually saves around 15 seconds, and that's why I did it twice in this run. It's not that easy because of the camera, but if you found the good setup, it should be doable.
Hegel. Here we go! Hegel. Here we go! Hegel.
And there you have it, Star Revenge 0, the theory test done in roughly 57 minutes. If there was no lag, this would have been 56 for sure, but my laptop isn't the best, so we only got this. But I'm very happy with it. It was by far the theory test I put the most time into, and it paid off. I hope you enjoyed watching it, and I hope you can forgive me the many mistakes I made while commentating. I'm not really used to it, but I hope I was able to let you know more about this game and the many strats and routes, mostly 100 coin and red coin routes it has. And thanks for watching.